Yeah, what the heck. Howdy. Name's Reyn. I am not on fire. I just exhaled my vape. You see, it is time for Escape from Tarkov yet again, playing against Killa as our main antagonist on the interchange map, with the intention of getting 100 knockouts of Killa for the achievement and being able to wear his clothing. Normally, I would prefer at the beginning to have that starting soon slide up, because at the beginning of a lot of live streams on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, doesn't matter, a lot of footage can be lost just because of shenanigans with the website, with whatever hosting service you're using. A lot of footage can get lost, and so I was going to use the time provided by that slide being there to do a little bit of inventory sorting and management. But I'll just do it real quick just to get it out the way, because I have some things to sort out. I've got my SVD back and that stupid RPK that jammed on me and got me killed. Sad to see that come back into the fold. A couple things to do in the hideout, and then we'll get to it. But yeah, it's just annoying whenever I like go back and watch a video that I streamed like 2 or 3 days prior and see that a whole bunch of footage from the beginning and things I know I said, things I know happened, is just lost. Because it wasn't saved, because the recording software didn't save it, or whatever the website has. Excuse me? Wow, that was a whole lot of the game thinking about things. Give me a sugar. There we go. That'll give that thing something to do while I'm doing things. Get that out of there. So I had all of those just to give that big ol' honking notification, because I have the booze mission from Ragman, where I have to turn in all of those vodkas. So there's that, and that super water, instead of going to moonshine, will also go to the mission. So I need 1 more water, 17 more beer. Yeah. There's going to be some shenanigans. Don't even know which glasses that's referring to. Okay, it's weird. Extract from Shoreline. That's hilarious. Can't go to a co-op extract in PVE mode. Eliminate scavs with a left leg or right leg shot, but it's on Shoreline. I'm not doing Shoreline. We're going to go get Killa. So let me get out of here. And I've already got the RPDN loaded up. I've got the beta 2, and the reason I have that is because I was trying to get some more ammo. I just ran slap out of ammo last night that's actually functional. So, we'll go with what we got. Get that out of there. Unload the PS that I had in there and put in the BP, because that's the Killabunkin ammo. Actually, no. Fill this one with PS, and then this one, the BP, doesn't go in the gun. And that's how we'll hash that out, so that I'm not using garbage ammo on silly little scavs. Which is inverse of what I intended to say there, but you can't bother me to think whenever it's almost 7 o'clock at night, and I've been up since 2? I believe? So yeah, let's get the shenanigans going. Got everything I'm gonna need. And there we have it. Alright. Thank you for the like on the stream. Appreciate it. So I did get a couple kills this morning while I was, sitting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because it's such a mountain of kills that I'm going to have to get. I think I got maybe 3. I just went ahead and picked away at it a little bit while I was waiting on time to leave. But yeah, running out of ammo yesterday, that wound up being very pronounced this morning trying to do in killa, so I went to reserve and tried to pick up some ammo there, but I got melted by Gluhar both times that I tried it. Because 100% bosses doesn't just mean killa, it also means him, so. Okay, I do have vehicle extract, right? Or am I seeing the taillights of a different car? Nope, that's vehicle extract. When you gonna shave your head? Probably gonna do that tonight. Probably gonna do that tonight. It's just a graphics card sitting there. Thanks for that. Okay. I knew I hired this shelf for something. Alright. We're gonna get him. I'm going to extract his helmet. And then wear it back out of the raid. You doing alright, Harley? I'm assuming you still don't have internet back. Maybe I shouldn't laugh at that. He says. Yeah. A little bit noisy over there. And your plan was what? Weirdo. What's in the... This thing, you got SP ammo in there. Is there somebody... Somebody stepping? It is very dark in here. Getting Starlink, not sure when you're just getting there. That's huge. That is big. I'm probably going to wind up getting Starlink myself here directly because I'm tired of the upload-download speed that the cable around here gives. It's just garbage, constant garbage. Somebody walking to the left. I'm assuming that's not Kella. Nope, he's sprinting. Was definitely not Killa. Otherwise, he would not have toppled over so easily. But since I am in his domain, I'm going to go ahead and reload to the other drum here. The other boobin! Oh, you should have seen the GPU I got last night. I got one more GPU I got to get, and then I am Gooch Malone on GPUs. I don't hear him. All I hear is my stomach growling. That's definitely going to be just a normal scav back there. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. There's just so many thousands of places he can hide in here. Without a thermal, it's impossible to... That was a PMC. That is too. Put the garbage ammo back in here to deal with the PMCs. Run eliminated! Yeah. Thank you, 41, for assuring me that the threat is eliminated. No. That can't be him. Okay, blew him up. This can't be Killa. There's no shot. No. Okay. I saw the black helmet. I saw the black jacket. I nearly flipped my wig. Actually. Is your stomach? I thought it was thunder outside. Well, there is thunder. Oh my goodness. Do you want some thunder? We got some thunder. But no, that was That was the intense gratifications of an oncoming burp, which I managed to dodge deftly out of the way of before it made head-on impact. I would not have applied that directly to my forehead. Alright, what have you got? RD-704. Huh? Is this just a variant of the mutant? A mutant of the variant? What have you got in here? Nothing useful. Thanks for that. Is that what you say about it? Oh, he has BP in here. Why is there just so much action right here suddenly? Sounded like you said for me to download the DLC. Oh, this magazine. What? Okay, just blast him in the face and armor-piercing rounds, doesn't matter. Yeah, Kipka yourself. I have a killer to attend to. Ammo in here should be BP. Yes, it is. I picked that other AK up as a secondary to be able to not waste BP, and then, as it turns out, it's just casually... got PP in it, but... I'm not going to put my PP in this gun. There we go. Alright, kill. Doing any good killing lately? I don't hear him. What's up, Adam? Dan Zendy. How y'all doing? Shenanigans afoot. Trying to find Killa. I hadn't heard him. And I hadn't tasted him. So I don't know if he's nearby. He might be over there at Idea. See if I can get a voice line out of him. I heard nothing. He's not, like, hiding back here. No. Killa! Don't make me find an L&F Skadr on the shelf over here. You know I'll do it. Yeah, well, no, whatever. You have no value to me. I have no interest. Is that him? No, he's wearing a white. That guy's wearing a white coat, and he's got a respirator on. Do that little number right there, just to get him out of the equation. Oh. Why are you guys just hiding over here? Okay, that body scared the fuck out of me. I thought that was, gonna wind up being my Tukas directly. Like, that was the premonition that there's a dude back there and his name is Killa. With his cute little boots and striped pants and all that. Looking like a cartoon cat. Gotta get going before my phone detonates trying to use data in the woods. Oh yeah, but that's getting hot really quickly. Well, thank you for stopping by, bud. Appreciate you. How are we doing tonight? Absolutely fabulous. There's a massive booming storm outside, which could cause some kind of catastrophe later on in the event that I suddenly vanish. You know what happened. I was bestrucken by... That's him. What? He ran all the way around there? He should push it now. You're not him! I thought he ran all the way around. That was just that idiot. For whatever reason, he thought he needed to get involved. Bored, I need a new game to play. Bagel Bowl. Here he comes. Here he comes. This guy isn't important. Which direction is he gonna come from? Did he flank me, or is he... There he is. He's coming up. He's coming up. Here he goes. That's the one. Kill number 1 of the night. Raid number 1 of the night. This is the man I wanted to talk to. All right. Well, I mean, we have known each other for years. Get that out of here, and also flip over to here, and then Shift T. Yes, we do all that sort of thing, and then we come over here, and then we grab that out of there because I need that. This is a better charging handle than what you'll find elsewhere. Put these mags on the floor as well. I'm not worried about them. I just want the BP out of it because that's going to be necessary for the next round. Okay. I'm also starting to hoard BT ammo out of tons of fun. Here's mags, which is why I'm actually grabbing all of his stuff this time around. Because I realized just how much, like, T ammo I have, and I don't need T, and I also had US and PRS and PS, and I don't need any of that whenever I can have BT instead, just as a trade-off. I shattered his front plate, as I expected I would. Anybody else? I'm trying to peek through a mail slot here, y'all. Y'all acting a fool. Anyway, what'd you guys bring me? Couldn't have brought me anything, because normally scavs that have looted a whole lot and have a lot of value try to leave. They don't seek out conflict. They escape from Tarkov. Hot rod? I'll take that. I was feeling a bit thirsty. My nose is itching. Yeah. What about other douchebag? That was the same. It's a different douchebag. So Bagel Ball wasn't a good enough suggestions, Indy? Like, I mean, we did just have the 7 Days to Die 2.0 release. And that's been pretty sausages. Played a little bit of it with Frank, played a little bit of it with Billy, and it's been rather much enjoyable. I must say. Alright, where am I? Emercom? I'm closer to Emercom than I am to, Car extract. get away from that alarm constantly going bang, 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 bang. Like a robot chicken. Bang, bang. You can't see anything in this thing. This helmet is such a hilarious design, dude. I love that they gave him a helmet with a tiny little strip in front of his eyes, and sure enough, it blacks out 80% of the screen. I didn't have to do that, but they did it, and it's hilarious. Oh, I also, in addition, I finished the grenade mission where you have to kill 35 enemies with grenades. Finished that yesterday. Well, I suppose that was this morning because that was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And one of my kills upon Killa was the rocket-propelled grenade launcher. Needless to say, he didn't much enjoy it, having a grenade launched at him, and it blew him across the building. It was comic genius. And I do have another one waiting for such an opportunity as I may find a certain killer in need of a good blasting. And so in the next round, I'll carry the RPD, of course, but I will prefer to bonk him with the said grenade launcher. Now, I obviously can't shoot it at the same range that I just did him then, because it'll blow me up too. It has a pretty wide area of effect. But I will try and get him with that. Thank you for the 3 likes on the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So yeah, this time around I'll try and get him with that. If I can get him at a decent enough range. A lot of scavs. A lot of scavs in there trying to get silly with it. I need to buy another one for proper, actually. He sells them for like 130, 140, something like that. So, need to buy those as soon as they become available. Because instead of having to have armor-piercing rounds, just bonk him with one of those. Solves the problem. Quick and queasy. And even if he is standing too close to me and I let one of those off, it's a situation where at least I got him. Because sometimes you don't get him. And that makes me the big sad whenever I fail to acquire him. Stuff that in there. See, there it is. Just waiting. Waiting for the opportunity. Is that long enough? Yeah. Pull these down yonder. Good. And that'd be that. Now, as for Ragman here, so that don't need Comtac 2s or that or any of this garbage. Don't need a Ronin. Are these Tech 4 armor plates? Yeah, don't need Tech 4 armor plates. And Bob's your uncle. Oh, I forgot I was going to buy another one of the bonkers from this guy. There we go. Excellent. Okay. And then everything else is just going to be a matter of unloading all the ammo and selling these magazines, because I'm not using a drum magazine for anything. And those drums are very cheap, too. Good. Now, this one had PS ammo in it? Yeah. Okay, so load this the rest of the way with PS. And then load this with the BP that I just got. And now we'll just stick these off in one of their containers, which is in this box. And get back to it. Oh, graphics card too. I forgot I had that absolute delight. Take a sip of juice. Okay. This was the PS? Yes, it was. Why is it not fully loaded? Oh, because this didn't properly drag. Grab the grenade launcher, and there was one other thing I was going to do before I scampered off. I just said it. Oh, graphics card. I need to plug that in. That way I don't, like, accidentally delete it. Or sell it. How much are these going for right now? 850,000. If I wasn't worried about, like, finding one in the next raid, I'd probably just go ahead and grab one to finish that off, but it's going to be such a long time before I can get solar power up that... Yeah, I'll definitely have another GPU by then. So what is our current kills on him? 16. And here we go. Back at it again. Gonna try and hit him with the grenade launcher. I'm not insuring that stupid backpack. I usually don't use a backpack. I usually just go in barebacked and procure one in the raid. Like I did there. That's my preferred method because backpacks just slow me down. They take up a bunch of space in the inventory. They're annoying to manage, annoying to keep. It's just not worth the space whenever you can usually bust a PMC and grab a Beta 2 or an attack, or even a scav backpack is oftentimes the solution to whatever pollution you're fancying at the time. All right. There. So where was he there? It came into the generic or the German or whatever that is. The thing with the tank parked in the front door. You know, where people park tanks. I think this time I'm going to go in Ultra. Hopefully he's over there, and hopefully I can get a decent, like, mid-range line of sight on him where I can fire this at him. You don't have to hit him directly, just have to launch it in his general vicinity. Hit the ground, hit the wall, hit anything near him. And it should be enough to blast his entire ass off. And it has a really long arm time, too. Like, he can't catch me off guard in order for me to use this. You also can't hip fire it because it goes straight at the ground. You have to do this, and that's the reticle you're working with. Not great. Which, how much XP do I have with this? I have no weapon mastery XP with this thing, but I killed Killa. Ugh. Whatever. I guess it's just always going to be that long behind reload and... Or not reload. Arming animation. Bro, I know this guy just spawned outside specifically to screw with me. Where are you? I can't see you through the thick glass. There. Okay. Go ahead and swap out to the other mag. Really? I'm going to come at it from a different angle because I do not want that other scav involved. I think that was just a bear that I heard down the hallway too. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Problem is, since that scav just spawned, he's probably going to follow me. Gosh, my nose. Eh. Eh. Okay. Really take a listen. Okay, whatever. Very quiet over here, man. Spookily quiet. Gotta get the garbage ammo back out. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do something with cheese, yes. Oh. Yep. That voice, dude. It sounds like him. It's too light to be a bear.
Enemy spotted.
Nope, that's a bear.
There they are, fuckers! Вон он, сука!
That's definitely Killa. Alright, so he's over there. He did not like that grenade being thrown at him. I've got that in, but I'm going to risk it all. Here we go. Okay, I see that obvious guy to the left. There he is.
Хорошо.
He's second floor.
Движение прямо! Прямо, дикий пидорас!
See if I can prompt him to come downstairs.
Столочная! Граната тут! Ох, ёб, граната!
I wonder if he doesn't know how to get down to me. I really do not want to have to go up there because then I'm not going to be able to predict his movement. Because, like, right now, I know he has to come down an escalator. How do I get out of here without him seeing me?
Контакт!
Is he on the first floor or not? I didn't hear him come down an escalator. Come on now. Okay, I can't just stand here because... Oop.
Вон он, сука!
It's just a normal scav.
Хуйло! Вот хуйло! Конец тебе!
I have no idea. I have no idea. You have to ask somebody else, bud. He's thrown 2 grenades. I know it's him.
Угроза на 12!
There he is. He can't get down. He's stuck on the second floor. Well, that actually could bode well for me because if he's stuck to the glass, what's up, Elver? If he's just staying at the glass, I could shoot the glass in front of him with this and get a kill like that. I know he did not come downstairs. There's no way. I would have heard it. Yeah, it's his problem. He can't figure out how to get down here. That means there's really only one way. You've killed him once, or will this be the first time? No, I've killed him once already. There's only one way to get him. He's not going to come to the glass. I'm going to have to go up. So I've got to go all the way around to Idea and then come up that stairwell. One on Bliat. At least that's what I say. Okay. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Somebody with a shotgun over there. Really? In my America.
Вот он!
I don't want any wontons. I appreciate it. I'm not hungry right now. Give it a little bit, though. I might come back. Okay. I'm going to reload. The armor-piercing shit. Really? Really, dude? Where are you? Oh, you're down there. I don't want to chase him down that lane because there's sandbags in the way. I want to have a clear shot. I'm not sure this lane's going to be much better. I don't remember how this looks. There's these central walls, but... Ah, requisite coat rack, right where I don't need it. Go ahead and pull it out and risk everything. Here we go! I'm assuming he's still to the right. Oh gosh, that's a lot more of an open storefront than I thought it was. I thought it ended in a wall. I launched it, it hit. I died, but I launched it and it hit. So the question is, did I kill him before it unloaded me? It wasn't him. Then why were the scavs okay with him? Why did they not care that he was there? And why did he not care that they were there? I didn't even get him. I did not get the PMC that I set out to get. And I died to my own grenade, as evidenced by the fact that I was killed by hot gases. Which means... dude shot me in the stomach and got the kill credit. But I caused the majority of my damage, and because it has a skull there for hot gases, that means that what actually caused my death was hot gases. I have successfully blown myself up with a grenade launcher. I would not have died if I had not launched it. I thought that was him. Man, okay, so here's what we need to do. Here's going to be the solution to this here pollution. You see, I'm going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to pull up Killa voice lines. And we're going to listen to what his voice sounds like. Okay. Give me 1 second here. AI of this game is so random? Absolutely. Makes no sense sometimes.
Ну ладно, ладно. Фу, нежданчик.
Alright. Big praise to NATO Wave Connoisseur on YouTube for providing the sound that we're about to listen to.
Ну ладно, ладно. Фу, нежданчик. Опа, отстрелялся. А, сука такая. Нормально.
Kill, are you okay? This goes on for 2 minutes. We'll skip him having lung problems.
Зачем по руке-то? А! Сука, больно-то как! Зачем по ноге-то?
I wanted his words.
О, сука! Эй, Последний герой! Как я рад, как я рад! Ой, страшно-то как! Да хуй ты в меня попадешь! Я килла, блядь! Штаны мне засрешь, пиздец тебе! Но вот это было красиво!
Which is apparently something he says if he kills you. That whoop! That's him.
Топ-топ-топ-топ-топ-топ-топ! Тут ты и ляжешь! Чё-то скучно? Давай по новой! Ладно, пощажу тебя!
Alright. So, yeah. That's Killa. Again, big praise to the guy I mentioned at the YouTube channel that found that on. Thank you for that. For providing those voice lines, because the forum doesn't have that available for some stupid reason. So this is the voice that we need to be listening for. That is how we hash this out. He's having a bad time. Yeah, he's got some sort of respiratory distress, I'm sure. As for the next gun I'm going to use, I'm not using the RPK. Not using that ever again. Not using that for boss hunting. I'll use that for like in between rounds or some shit, but I'm not using that to hunt someone. How much S&B ammo do I have left? 27 rounds? What about BT? How much damage does that do? That's not bad. Now, how much is that on the market? It's banned on the market. Bro, is there any ammo that I can buy off the market, or do I have to find everything? 7.62 by 54 millimeter. I need to not have to find everything right now. Not now. Not right here. Not in my America. All right. You can find T, which has a penetration up to 4, which is what BP has. You can't do that until quest completion. LPS has another penetration up to 4. BT doesn't exist. SP is garbage. It has no penetration whatsoever. FMJ is the same crap. And then HP is probably the worst ammo. So, yeah. Well, if the best one I'm going to be able to get is, let's see, that's 42 pin versus, what was the tracer? 41 pin. And this is exponentially cheaper, you'll notice. I'm going to go with this option. Get a boot-coodle of it. And we're going back into Shenanigansville with BT ammo loaded and ready. Okay. And because it's so cheap, I'm not going to cheap out and like carry a second weapon just for the scavs. I'm going to actually just straight up only run the SVD here. As far as the stuff on my head and whatnot, get that out of here because that's been punctured. Put that on there instead. Flip that down. Bob's your uncle. Throw some contacts on. Do I have any armor that's not completely throttled? What is that? That's tier 4 front armor? He's gonna eat me alive. Because he's been using nothing but BT ammo the whole time. And BT, I'm pretty sure, penetrates tier 4 at a very high chance. Never mind. Penetrates with a medium chance. I might be Gooch Malone. But I want to shop around. Yeah, obviously I'm going to pick that instead. Okay. So yeah. Just grab bandage and a Callock and get shakalacking. Easy as squeezing me. Okay. Don't need that. And get back in there. Show him why. That's 116,000 rubles to ensure all of that. I'm not doing the grenade launcher again, by the way. That was such a blasted waste. I feel so bad. I killed him yesterday with the grenade launcher. It worked sausageusly. Now, granted, I kind of blind fired because it's the first time I'd ever looked through that site. And so, yeah, I fired in the general direction that I heard his uproarious laughter at my soon-to-be demise. And as it turns out, he was grievously mistaken, because I somehow managed to run that rocket right through him. And the after-game log declared that I killed him in his right leg. That was his fatal wound. What exactly are you trying to get from him? Just 100 kills, because there's an achievement for killing this dude 100 times. Right now we're at 16. The railway exfil. I hate railway. It's the most annoying one to get to because it's so far out of the map. Do I have a flashlight on this? I do, and there's no reason for me to be reloading, but here we are. Okay. I'm assuming that last match he must have been an idea. Or did I go through idea? He must have been an ollie. Wherever store I didn't go in is where he was in at. No, because I went in the front door. I'm silly. I went in the front door. I already hear somebody walking. I thought I heard somebody walking to the right, but that must just be the rain. You can't take this poster. Interesting. Okay, no kill it. How stupid would it be if I zigged over here instead of zagging that direction and found a GPU sitting on one of these shelves? It's a DVD player. I nearly pooped in my hand and threw it at luck because I thought for sure that was a GPU looking at the back of it. Only thing that I really need out of here is, well, a GPU and magnets. And I don't even need magnets for anything. They just sell for 120-something thousand. Obviously, a Tetris or a rechargeable green battery wouldn't be a bad thing, but you know, it's just one of those situations. 16 kills in, what, 20 hours? I don't even know how... It's 16 kills since I started the game. Is that what you think about it? Now, granted, I have not yet farmed him. To remember that. I have not actually gone out of my way specifically to attack this person of ill repute yet. Now that I'm doing it, they'll increase in frequency. Uh-huh. Well, I'll take your backpack. Now that I think about it, I will take this. Thank you, bud.
Shithead. Okay.
I nearly just bit my tongue off. Andy called me a shit. One of them situations, I suppose. Give me your ammo. I'm going to use this because who's going to stop me? Samuel Jackson is... What's to say, man? This dude just... I nearly had an aneurysm. You know that, right? You goofy-looking thing. What is that? It's a box of cigarettes. That dude ran down the escalator and all the way over here to generic just to yell something about the Valley of Kiepko to me. I don't know if I should be flattered. Disturbed. Overrated. Who are you? Oh, you're nobody. Oh. You know, I'm using a suppressor, but yet people still keep running directly at me. Don't know what to make of it. Okay. Anyways.
Вон он, надо, козёлы нахрен, вылезай!
Anybody else? Can we please get back to the matter at hand, which is Killa? Not any of you. You are not the stars of this show. This is a me and Killa conversation. And I have a sneakalicious suspicion he might once again be back at Ollie. Or idea.
Иди, идиот, всю семью, говно собачье, жлоб вонючий!
Uh-huh. Pretty sure the AI of this game just cheats sometimes. I think Killa's cheating and just, like, flying above the map so that I can't get him. It's like, how hard is it to just come on, man. Like, be a pal here. Yeah, I've heard it all before. We know his voice now. We listened to the video. We know what his lines sound like. Or we at least know what his voice sounds like. He obviously has a bunch of different things he can say, but... This is a famous hiding spot for him, where he'll just sit there and never move for the entire raid, and you'll look all over the map and can't find him, and it just turns out he's there of all places. Alright, I'm gonna buzz over here. I don't see him at Idea. I'll go to the second floor. I am full on all my knocks. That just sounded like an RPK. I'm just going to keep going. It could have been an AK by PMC. I'm not going to be led astray by mirages. Okay. skip to my loo over in a yonderly direction. He's not like hiding over there. Wait, there's somebody right there. I could swear there was just somebody right there. Oh, that's just a moron. Dividing who? Okay. He wasn't interested in the commotion if he's nearby. Where is this man? It's unseasonable. What is that? Is that a PSU? Yeah. Don't need the chair. I don't understand. They made his spawns so sporadic and so varied that trying to hunt him is exponentially harder, not in a good way as in like the boss difficulty increased, but in a terrible way in that I can't fucking find him. Like, imagine trying to hunt him if it wasn't 100% spawn chance. Imagine if it was just the base 37 and you had to do this every time to find out that he's probably not going to be there. That would suck so much. And it will suck so much because the event is ending soon. Go ahead and grab that poster there for no apparent reason. Also, I need to reload this. I think there's like 2, maybe 3 days left on the event, and then he's going back to default spawn rate. So yeah, farming him is easy as hell right now, and you see the difficulty I'm having trying to sort out his whereabouts. That's nobody. Yeah, it's not how you do math. I hear nothing. Alright, so Jack said yesterday that he could be over here by the burger joint. I don't think that's him. I'll come flouncing over here and see if he's at the burger joint, and if he's not, I'll go to Ollie, and if I can't find him, I'm just gonna assume he's lost. This isn't the burger. Okay, whatever. This is pizza. It's close to burger, I'm pretty sure. He's right fucking there. God damn it. Man. Henny. Okay. Oh, what a waste. All of that for nothing. Because the PMCs got to him first. Again. It's just so deflating. All that hunting and all that wondering. Ooh, where could he be? And he's got a Golnick? Pretty sure that's really good. Sound like an earthquake in your room for a moment? Yeah, something like that. With the earthquakes and all that. Yeah, a Golnick is the best ammo you can get for 5.45 by 39. So I won't be shooting a single round of that this entire raid. Oh, man. But yeah, there is thunder in the background, yeah. Yeah, it is currently storming up a storm outside, you might say. Why did they have to get him? So what is wrong with my hand? Am I too heavy? No, I'm not. I'm still generating stamina at 46 pounds. Yeah, obviously. I think I stopped generating at like 55 something. Well, this was horrible. I'm mad at this mall. PMC stole my mans from me. Nobody steals my get and man's away with it. So how's things? This right here is why I hate Railway. Because think about it. If we were going to Immercom checkpoint, like, we're already halfway there by now for the same amount of running. Because the mall is just so much closer to Immercom. But for Railway Extract, I have to go all the way over there. Which, come to think of it, I do have the extract key for this map. That I can use if I've turned on Power Station. But I have to remember where the button is. I don't remember where the button is to activate that. I think it's in a urinal somewhere on the second floor. I don't exactly remember. I know I have the key, and it would be a lot closer and a lot quicker to go to that. But I don't remember how to activate that door. I want to say it's in the pizza shop. Because it's in a weird corner. It's either there or it's somewhere else. There's a button that you have to activate. Wait, why can't you extract? Well, because for Railway, I have to run a really long way. I have to come all the way over here from the mall. But if I was extracting at Immercom checkpoint, it would be a lot quicker. But I don't have intercom extract. As you can see, I have railway, power station, vehicle extract, which is grand. Safe room only works if I do not have a backpack. No, hole in the fence only works if I do not have a backpack. And in safe room would be perfect because it is directly underneath the mall. You know where that big old hole is in the floor over there by the Rasmussen store in front of Generic? Yeah, I could extract right there and be gone, like, at most 90 seconds after killing Killa in that central strip there, obviously. But it kind of depends on a power station spawn to make it efficient. I didn't even grab that bear's tag. That just goes to show how frustrated I was with that entire situation. Redonkuloid. I'll unload that at Golnick and put that in the box, eat a pack of noodles or whatever I have handy, and drink some juice and get back at it. See if this tracer ammo is actually good. Don't believe I have any... Yeah, I don't have any space. Okay, well, I don't need PS ammo. Is there any other garbage... Hello. Is there any other garbage ammo in here I don't need? 34. That's not great. PS is obviously much worse. What's this do? 42? That's not bad. And then BT is 37, which... Okay, so it looks like PP is the next one to get rid of. To make way for the Igolnik. Okay. Bonk. And then scooch this over here. So that bonk. And also bonk. Alright. Get this out of here. Is there something I could stick in this spot? Yes, there is. Get all that out of there. And we're good to go. Top this back off. Wow, my energy is shot right now. Here we go, Tashanka. We're good. And then drink the juice. Don't have anywhere for the backpack, so I'll just take it with me. Get these silly heads out of here, and off we go. I had two of that same post. I promise I'm not weird. Yeah, that in there. I think that in there too. And off we go. I'm not insuring that backpack. Get that backpack out of the equation. Now, in the Measle Weasel, I want to look at the Safe Room Exfil on Googly Moogly and figure out how to get there, lest I continue running around being sad. Safe Room Exfil Interchange. Object 11 SR keycard, which I did just stuff in there. You have to go to the power station, activate the power station. Well, according to the wiki, oh. Yeah, lock location. Burger Spot restaurant. There's a urinal you have to flush in order to get the key card panel to expose itself. Okay, Burger Spot. Power station's right down the road. I'm going to go switch that on right quick like. And, of course, because I spawned on this side, I would have to run all the way to Railway I'm not doing that. It's unacceptable. I wish I could just, like, launch a flare or something, and a helicopter would come scoop me up. Can't do that, because Tarkov is a no-fly zone, and the aircraft flying over Tarkov would be obliterated momentarily. But, it'd be easier. I guess if it was that way, though, it wouldn't be Escape from Tarkov. It would be just Fly Out, You Silly from Tarkov. Gahook. Anyway. Scooch right in here. I sure hope there's no bad guys in here. Oh, yeah. I do have vehicle extract. That's a camera lens. Nothing here. There's a stupid motor. As if I would ever grab a motor out of an interchange. Power station? Alright. Excuse me. Why am I hurt? Why does it say I'm hurt? Oh, I'm very hurt. Oh my gosh, that dude nearly took my arm off. Goodness gracious to Murgatroyd, I did not realize he dinged me that hard. Horrifying. So there's somebody shooting over here an idea. I don't think this would be Killa. There's no way. Because he's not laying down on the trigger. My headphones are adjusted wrong. Right, this just has to be PMCs and scavs mixing it up over here. Right? I'm kind of anti-jinxing it right now. I'm secretly hoping that, you know, it's Killa over here, but I'm saying, no, there's no way it's Killa. It's impossible. It couldn't happen. It could. Why would it ever happen? Maybe I'll manifest him. Always going to check these shelves for graphics cards as you're passing by. Rare, but it can happen. As usual, it doesn't. Eh. There's two guys dead right here. Scavs, no less. That's a bear. I have to loosen him up because he doesn't want to move. Scratched his chin just a skosh for him. Now, if I come over here and I find Killa is deceasified... Who were you gotten by? You were gotten by me, of course. I literally just did that, and I forgot about it because, I mean, you're just that forgettable, you know? Go ahead and get my grenades back since I just wasted 2 for nobody. That in there. And then what kind of ammo did you have, Sonny Jim? You had a better what's it called than I do, AFAC than my little Salua there. You have more HP on yours. That just looks like PS ammo? What are these peasant PMCs doing in my mall? Where's the other guy? Yeah, you. I'm assuming you didn't loot anything before you leave? No, well, you had one of those, and I need that for fleece. That's just PS ammo. Dude just flipped me off. You saw that, right? He shot the finger up at me. I saw a heat signature right here. Why did I see a heat signature? I don't know. Alright, before I leave, I want to sweep this area, make sure Killa isn't laying over here somewhere, and that I'm not about to waste 30 minutes of my life looking all over the place for him whenever he's just immediately dead off spawn. I would be so disappointed. He did, yes. It was unseemly. I was aghast. Okay, you're just a moron, and so are you. Okay. Don't have to worry about any of these guys. I'm gonna hide behind this, reload my magazine. And then get to it. I'm really hoping these tracers are going to be enough to take him down, because they penetrate tier 4 with a high chance and a low chance on tier 5. But I'm hoping if I hit him often enough, if I hit him like quickly enough, mag dump him, it'll be able to bunker bust his little tier 5 chest plate. I see a backpack laying there and a body.
That guy over there.
Yep, that's me. Bad M guy. The hell were you wearing on your head? Uh-huh. What is... I'm not involved. Get a little bit of... Yeah. Okay. 2 normal guys.
Get down, frag! God fucking damn it, I'm empty!
Uh-huh. Well, we'll just do this. Still got plenty of grenades.
Scab over there.
Nope. That wasn't working. Okay, got both the PMCs. I see a lot of bodies down here. I really hope Kill is not over here. I'm gonna be very sad. What are you gonna do with this? It's a semi-auto 5.56. That's a terrible weapon, dude. Give me back my grenades that I wasted on you, I might add. Tell me you had something better than 8.55. You didn't. That's just a bunch of FMJ. Okay. Anybody else in here? No more PMCs that are going to call me shitheads? Alright. Alright, that's not him. That's not him. No. 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 I'm gonna come over here by Ollie and see if he's over here. As I saw him over there yesterday whenever I had my RPK, and that turned out dreadfully. Just shopping, completely unaware of the possibility that I might get obliterated from behind by a certain killer. No. Well, there it is. Right there in the plain wide open. He's just not here. That's him. Yeah. Why isn't he rushing me yet? He knows where I am. What the hell? That's him. That's definitely him, as evidenced by the giant gash in my helmet now. I didn't kill him again. There's no way. I just killed him. No, I didn't. He's still there. Why doesn't he come over here? This is not a time! Did he just completely run away? Where are you? All right. I have to come completely out from behind cover for this one. It's just less than ideal. I've never seen him act like this. He's never done this before.
He saw me, he shot at me, and then he left. What?
This is so fucking scary, dude. I know he's over here. Can be literally anywhere. It's so inconsistent. I hate it. He might already be dead. He might glitch into the ground, or he might just avoid you for no reason. Yeah, I don't know why he's never done this before. He's never just fled. Oh, that poster. He didn't like go in the women's bathroom. No. Tell you something he might have done. He might have screwed up trying to pathfind to me and went downstairs. Or he could just be somehow over there now. That's him.
Сука! Где, братуха? Чё там тебе, больно?
Okay, so this has been fun times with Killa. I don't know. I don't want to try and logic out what just happened. How any of that chase scene just turned out. I think he might be stupid. More than anything. I think he's just stupid. I think he's just stupid. Anyways, let's get this stuff and get out of here. You are not about to do this. Not right now.
Yep.
Idiot. Get that out of here. That out of here too, so I can wear that. Not get headshot from across the map for no reason. He had Lugers. Yeah, that's why I'm not dead. Despite him having the obvious drop on me, he was using Lugers, which doesn't penetrate armor. Huh? Pinewood Hotel. Okay. I'll take it. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. Yeah, just, I'll take that for posterity's sake, but get me the hell out of here. Railway exfil. Okay, I need to go to the second floor and hit the little button. Flush the urinal. So that I can extract from the basement. Instead of having to run all the way to railway. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna think about it. Killa do what Killa do, and what Killa do may not be what Reyn do, but you know, he's got a style all his own. Get this out of my face, so I can see GPUs if there are any. While I'm up here, I might as well stop at the tech store with the extremely loud alarm system going off, so that I can see if I get lucky with a second one, because I've had many raids where I've come in here, I've gotten one GPU, and whoops, slipped, bumped my head, and came out with two. I'm sure that's not going to happen this time, because, you know, it's the whole lightning striking twice situation, but you never know with Tarkov. It's a tricky place to live. Alright. Gotta go to the burger restaurant. Gosh, being able to see this game, like, without peering at it through a visor. Huh. Looks weird. It's like, all of a sudden I have eyes. No idea there was a bench there. That was not funny. Really? Yeah. There's the burger spot. That's what it says. Burger spot. You should taste it. Best burgers on earth. There we go. Alright. It's going to be in the men's room. Flush this urinal. Try item 11 SR. Door's unlocked. Imagine how hard it must be to hide that from the general populace. That you have a urinal that if it gets flushed, it slides open with a super secret security door. Don't mind me, buzzards. I'm just passing through here. Just want to get to extract. At least we know that the T-45, or whatever the hell tracer ammo that is for the SVDS, actually does kill Killa. You just have to punch through that front plate, and it doesn't take much to do that. Alright, there's the extract door. And there could be, like, a good bit of loot and stuff in here. Like, valuable shit. Obviously, I'm not going to find any of that now because, you know, I'm looking for it. Was that a cat statue? Okay. And a gold chain. Okay. Power up object 14. Oh, I know what that is. That's the super secret trailer. No bitcoins. Because that's the big ticket item that you can get out of here is, you know, Bitcoin. What does this look like? Nothing. And the added insult of the toy gun magazine is in here. Just to say an extra screw you. I can't take this poster with me. I can't drink any of the water. I'm guessing that's it. Although I do have this available. Get me out of this raid. Close the damn door. Ridiculousness. Absolutely unseasonable and unfathomable and unacceptable. Alright. Got him. Did get him. And so now it's just going to be, it's going to be a matter of doing that 8,000 more times. There was a username there that said Crazed Doctor was one of the USECs I killed. I played with a Crazed Doctor on the EFT Discord a long time ago. I don't think I got him in my friends list, but ran with him and a bunch of guys whenever Streets first debuted. Yeah, but Killa, man, he was up to some trickery that time around. Is that it for today? Nah, I probably got one more run. Probably one more run, and then I'm gonna run off to bed. Keeping these because 9mm is something that I'm fond of using it. I'm not saying it's good, and I'm certainly not saying that the Luger is going to bode well for me, but I have been keeping a bit of a stack of 9mm, intending to at some point do a little bit of SMG-ifications. Also, I completely forgot that was there. Because the MPX was the first gun that I really seriously got good at and enjoyed using. Okay, there's more. I was curious. I didn't see any more. Close that. No, don't destroy it. Get it out of there. Hit the wrong button. Imagine if I destroyed that. I would have flipped. Backwards, even. Okay. Oh, one thing I definitely need to do is get this off of here. Where did it go? Down here? Unless I could repair it with it on there. Nope, it's still damaged. So I gotta buy another one. Yeah. Gotta buy another one. Hey, Ragman, I'm assuming you do buy these visors whenever they're somewhat damaged. Interesting. I shall watch your career with great interest. And then let me go to mechanic and get this crap out of my inventory so I don't have to keep tripping over it every time I sort things out. Good enough. Casual 500,000. That's good enough. That's plenty of space. Alright. Don't need the beta 2. And I do need the face mask, which comes from what's his name? Peacekeeper. Old Shoe. You scallywag. Where's the gear components? There it is. Buy one of those. That way I can have Killa just blast right through it. Oh, and my ceremonial 25th GPU. Any GPU that I get after this is just going to be excess until I can get more of those military power filters, which is going to require probably several hundred runs of reserve to get the last 6 that I need. 25. That's big. Alright. Am I good? Don't have any gripes, no qualms, no nothing. Escape from Tarkov. Escape from what's his name? Killa. But yeah, this is probably the last raid for the day. I hope I get him on the last run. I don't want to go to bed on a failure, but I left a little bit late from work today because I had some things I wanted to get finished up, and so I would have started a little bit earlier if I'd have gotten home earlier, but that did not happen. Hopefully if I can sleep properly tonight and have a rather much hilarious day at work tomorrow, I can get home a little bit sooner and get back on for some more Killa shenanigans. But yeah, I go to bed, trying to go to bed between 8:30 and 9, and it's 8:30 now, so let's see what sort of stuff we can do with the little bit of time we have left. Skin is irritated on my hand, and I don't know why. Another railway exfil. Well, if I survive, I know I'm going right back to that door. There's a dude right there. That's huge? Really? Anyway, man thought he had something to say about it. Ha! Yeah. I don't know why I checked that. I have 18 rounds. It's just muscle memory at this point. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be ass whenever kill is no longer on 100% spawn chance, dude. Okay, somebody is already yelling at me. I heard a power slide.
Эй, земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
There's PMCs and scavs down there. There's also dudes up here with me. I don't think Killer would be downstairs. It's not, at least not what I would expect him to be at. I'm gonna come over here to the central area. Mm-hmm. Pass by here just real quick since I'm already on a streak of good luck. Just in case. Seriously doubt there's anything, but... always gotta check. Because the time you don't check, is also the time that it isn't there, in addition to whenever you did check. Yeah, I'm not trying to eat any of your salami. Be gone. That's a PMC. PMC just got melted? Pretty sure that's a PMC down there. You step in here and make sure to kill it and like hiding in here, because he can do that. He can be right here, because he spawned standing right there. Can also spawn right here. No. I think he can also be, like, over there somewhere, but... Very quiet. I don't like how quiet interchange is. It never is this quiet. Ever. This is the quietest this store has ever been. Specifically during this event. There's no shooting anywhere. Nobody's doing anything. That was a USEC. He said, "Bad guy over there!" He also just called out for ammo. Which I think is a bluff, because I'm pretty sure he's not out of ammo. That would be ridiculous. Okay, got him. Now let's check the corpses. Who are you killed by? That's a scav. Okay. That is also a scav.
Вон он, сука!
Yeah. Yep. I need to go back to that guy and grab his grenades because I'm out. But I wanted to come down here and make sure this is not Kella. It's not. He's not standing around in here. Give me your grenades. And then I... Okay. Man. 100% spawn chance.
Сука, ёбнули нашего! Вот он!
Does he just have a delayed spawn? I'm gonna be out of ammo by the time he finally reveals himself.
Пырь!
Like, I mean, this is getting ridiculous.
Служивый!
Only other thing I could think to do is to come back here, scoop this area, then go to Idea. And if he's not there, I'm already at Idea site. I might as well just leave. Went to eat and you're still hunting Killer? Yeah, I haven't found him. I've seen him once down there. Alright, off to Idea. It's not over here. I'm done. I'm done for tonight. Well, to be clear, I'm done if even if he is over here. Like, it's the last round. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna...
А ты петуха!
I was about to be so excited if that was him, dude. Yeah, the normal little foot soldiers die very fast, but... It's because they have the same HP as the player character. And the bosses tend to have twice as much. Sometimes more than twice as much. Like, your player character has 440 HP. And Killa has like 860 or some crap like that. But there's ones like Bird Eye, or not Bird Eye, Death Knight, who has over 1,000. Whatever. I know he's here somewhere. I'll go to Ollie. And making my way over there via the second floor. If he's not over there, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated with how rare it is to find this guy. On a 100% spawn chance, I'll remind you. Milk? Sure, I'd love to drink some warm carton of milk that you had in your backpack for probably several hours. Seems sanitary to me. You notice how there's just not a shot anywhere? Nowhere in the store is there any gunfire. And there hasn't been for so long. I miss old Killa. Who, not only was he easier to find, that's him.
Ладно, пощажу тебя!
He was on the second floor this time, roaming around the hallways. Alright, got him. There he is. I found him. Took way too much looking. But here he goes. Probably nothing of value in the pockets except need the nades. And a case of augmentin. I don't think he had armor piercing. He must have had Luger again. Yeah. Alright, and I'm not even going to bother to take this dude's helmet. I'm going to flip this up out of the way, and we're getting out of here. Going to Railway Exfil. And that is the end of Tarkov for today. What was my total kills at the end of today? 18. Started out the day with... what, 16? 15, 16? It was 15 because I got the achievement. The last kill that I got was the rocket launcher kill, and that was the achievement that gave me the 15 kills. $18. Total of 3 more kills. Went to a concert once, and this guy kneeled down, opened his backpack, and pulled out a jar with what I assume was milk, labeled whatever that says, and drank it like it was nothing. I actually took a picture of him. Dude was probably excited as he could be. He and his milk were famous and all that. Yeah, pardon me as I pick my nose the sanitary way. Tomorrow we'll get back on this, although I might run a little bit of Sturman. Because it's obvious that the SVDS is going to be the best weapon to kill Killa. RPDN being the fallback weapon, but the SVD is doing good work. And Sturman on Woods has always got an SVDS and always got a bunch of the good ammo for it. And I gotta get him 20 times. I've already gotten him a good bit, but I still do have a mission with him as the primary focus. So yeah, starting off tomorrow, I might just farm Sturman a little bit while he's on 100% chance and get that good ammo from him. So that I can fight the guy with the thing that seems to keep working. The SVDS is not bad. Trivializes the boss, really, if you have good enough ammo. Alrighty. So, that'll be it from me for today. Get back on this tomorrow, assuming I get home and am able to stay awake. Matt got caught. But Elver, thank you so much for hanging out, bud. Always a pleasure to have you, buddy. Appreciate you. Zindy, thank you for stopping by. Jack and Harley and Adam, thank you all for stopping by as well. We'll scream at y'all later on. And we shall retusify at a later date.